it's extremely hard in this league to get the outcome you want when we play the type of football that we played today. Very uncharacteristic in terms of turnovers, protecting the football, and winning third down on defense. It was a tough night for our football team. We had way too many mistakes. We ran into a hot quarterback, playing at a high level, and we obviously had a real tough time stopping them. You know, their offense did a very good job, and then when you turn the ball over 4 times, have 5 sacks, it's not gonna be pretty. We thought that the first quarter of the game went fairly well, and then as we got in the second quarter, it kind of started to go away from us. We had an opportunity in the third quarter on a third down and 13, the first drive of the third quarter, with them backed up to get a stop. We didn't get the stop, and they went down and could not stem the momentum. And again, they were the better team today. My hat's off to them. They are moving on. We'll be a better team and learn from this experience. Every day, whether you win or lose, it's a learning experience, and it's something that we will learn from. With that, I'll open it up for questions. Darryl?
Yeah, Coach, could you talk about the interception right at the end of the half that put them up by 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, that was a tough play. We were right at the edge of a long field goal attempt with the 8 seconds. We wanted to try to get 5 more yards to get it into the range that we had set for our field goal kicker. You know, it was a throw that the guy jumped the route and ended up really turning the tide right before the half. And then, as I already mentioned, third down and 13 with the missed sack opportunity, the conversion right there on the first drive in the second half, and then it really started to snowball from that point.
Mike, would you have imagined that your defense would have given up 4 consecutive 80-yard drives?
No, I would not. And again, Mark, there were numerous opportunities to get the guy on the ground. That's a very good quarterback, very good offense. We had opportunities to get him on the ground. Had some free runners. We didn't convert. And I would never have imagined that happening. And again, it was not very characteristic of the way that we want to play football, or the way that we played football all season long.
Coach, could you talk about the play of the secondary, how they did today?
Well, we gave up way too many yards, obviously. Touchdown passes. We had some penalties that that hurt us. And again, until I watch the tape, it's going to be really difficult. But obviously, when you give up the number of points that we gave up today, and the passing yardage that we gave up today, we didn't play our best game. That's I think that's very obvious. I don't know that we tackled as cleanly as we needed to, and it was very discouraging evening for our football team, our organization. But we will come back from it. I can assure you that.
Brian Williams, was that a factor?
Well, Brian is our starting nickel, and when a guy's hurt, the next guy that's got to come in, step up, and make the plays. You want to have all your players out there if possible. He wasn't there. And I thought that Chris did some nice things when he was out there in the game tonight. And again, until I watch the tape, I'm not going to make any judgments in terms of how the individuals played.
Mike, did they do anything that you didn't expect?
No,
was unusual?
Not at all. I think that we did a pretty good job of stopping the run. We had to spend some time this week preparing for the for the run, and it was same game plan they had the last time we played them. They made the plays when they had to make them. We didn't, and that's the difference in the ball game. They were the better team tonight.
Was Aaron Rodgers better tonight than he was last time?
Yes, he was. Aaron Rodgers was better tonight than he was the last time we played him, and we weren't as good.
What was the feeling after Weems' kickoff return? He takes it back 102 yards. Seems like things are kind of going in your favor.
Yep, it was a big play by Eric and our special teams, and then we got put back out there on the field defensively, and we didn't get a stop. So again, I think it's one of the 80-yard drives that Mark was alluding to. We didn't get it stopped, and you can't go out there and play that many snaps in the first half of the football game and think that you're going to be strong there in the fourth quarter and try to win the fourth quarter.
Matt's 2 interceptions. Would you put those more in the category of bad throws, bad decisions?
Again, John, I'm not going to comment on, bad throw, bad decision until I have an opportunity to really watch the tape and study what the coverage was. I think I know what it was, but until I watch the tape, I'm gonna hold on any type of judgment.
Coach, talk about your 4th down and 1 there going in. Was a thought you had to get touchdowns?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And in terms of our 4th down philosophy, as you know, this season on 4th down, especially in the red zone, we feel we have a pretty good chance of making it statistically, and we were able to do that, and it ended up turning into a touchdown instead of a field goal. And you've got to, against an offense like that, you've got to be able to score touchdowns. You can't get into a field goal kicking contest because that offense right now is playing very effectively.
What did you say to your team after the game? And
Again, what I tell those guys is between me and them, generally speaking, I know they're disappointed. I'm disappointed. We're all disappointed. We don't like the way that the game went tonight, and we will learn from it. And that is, I think, the important thing is that we learn from what took place, this evening. I also told them that you've got to realize that as bad as you feel right now, you've got to remember there's a whole body of work that we've put out there this year, and we can't forget that either.
did the disruptions this week, the weather, anything throw your routine or anything off? I mean, that's...
No,
it's
Daryl, no
out
excuses. We're not going to make any excuses in terms of, I thought our preparation was good. All week when we came to practice, we were focused, and we just did not play Atlanta Falcon football the way that the Atlanta Falcons have played all season long. And I think the statistics, bear that out, from the score on the scoreboard to what happened offensively and defensively as well.
Was Tony hurt early? We saw him leave late, but we were getting some reports that he was injured early.
No, Tony, Tony left there when he sprained his ankle there in the second half of the ball game, and we were able to get him taped up. He came into the locker room and was able to get taped up and was able to return.
Mike, what would all the penalties tell you about how mentally ready you guys were? You had more penalties than you...
No, well, yeah, we had some penalties that were very costly there in the red zone. We had an illegal contact, and again, till I see it, I'm not going to make any judgment on it. But there was an illegal contact, basically on a third down, that would have been a field goal attempt. It was away from the ball. It wasn't directed directly at the receiver. We actually had a sack on that play, and then we had another illegal contact in the end zone that gave him a first down. And those were critical penalties, which is very uncharacteristic of the way this football team has played all season long.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.